Welcome to your IBM update for November 2023. A snapshot of news and views on what's been happening within the IBM community in the past 4 weeks as reported by Proximity, your premier partner for IBM solutions, support and development. Now, this month was the last IBM event in the UK calendar. The event was hosted by the Mount Country Manor Hotel in the beautiful Wolverhampton countryside. Now, one of the things that IUG is most famous for is its warm welcome to its delegates. And the Midlands event didn't disappoint with the obligatory mountain of bacon butties and pastries available to all during registration. The itinerary for the event was packed full of interesting topics, with top presenters including a goodly number of IBM champions. Now, the day started with an interesting State of the Nations address by Mike Ryan. In this, Mike explained that the group continues its commitment to education and the next generation of professionals on the IBM, and the challenges they faced in promoting IBM against the more well-known platforms available, and how to encourage both universities and students alike to work and train on IBM. So, in collaboration with Wolverhampton University, what Mike and the team at IUG did was put together a development project designed for the final year students. The students would be tasked with developing a beer production application, so very relatable to students, using modern open source languages to read and write to and from the DB2. To make this attractive to the university, IUG committed the funds and made a server available in which they could complete the tasks on, all at zero cost to the university. All good stuff. Next up, we enjoyed Doug Wilson, IBM Power Technical Sales Manager, who provided an insight into the potential of AI for business. He started his speech by addressing the massive surge of interest in AI by showing a side-to-side comparison between Google searches on AI, COVID-19 and ChatGPT from April 2019 to 2023. Now, as you can imagine, COVID-19 was the most searched for phrase in 2020, but only a year later this was surpassed by ChatGPT, which was nowhere on the radar before. He also explained the problems faced by decision-making CEOs in the age of AI, with over 75% believing AI will be necessary to win, over 80% under increasing pressure to adopt, but understand that there's concerns with their sources of data, resulting in only 30% of executives believing that their organizations are ready to adopt generative AI responsibly. He then moved the conversation along to the current state of play, explaining that a large language model-based AI such as ChatGPT is only one part of the building block that would make AI a success in business. A transformer component would be required that would allow the use of masses of unlabeled and untapped enterprise data that could be trained and become ever more experienced and nuanced. And with this understanding and intelligence, use this information to create generative AI across all manners of implicit business fields and job functions, no matter the complexity of the profession. And this isn't something that Doug said, but the old adage goes, put crap in, crap comes out. The same principles apply to AI. Doug was keen to point out that to have this tap of potential AI, your foundations models should be sound. But should you have this in place, and with the AI tools behind it, you'll have a very powerful solution that you can put to work anywhere within the organization. Now, of course, the payoff was that IBM have all these tools available and introduced watsonx. And while watsonx is one platform, it has 3 components to build, deploy and scale workloads and govern your AI lifecycle. It was an informative presentation, but there was more in this packed agenda. including deep diving into the IBM I New Navigator and Hidden Gems of IBM I with Steve Bradshaw and Tim Rowe, plus Andy Owens discussing open source in multiple sessions. The majority of these presentations are available now on the iUG website, so please do go and check it out. And that's your IBM I update for November 2023. For more like this, please do see our blog on the Proximity website. I'm Andy Nicholson, we're Proximity, the IBM I partners that are in your corner. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.